Okay, it's been a while. What I want to talk about today is going over and summarizing my running throughout 2019, and then also going over the goals that I have for 2020. I ran close to 2,300 miles in 2019, which is a lot of miles, and thankfully I never got hurt and had a lot of fun throughout the track season and the summer and the cross-country season. So the track season last year went pretty well overall. I ran 15:26 in the 5K, 8:50 in the 3K, 4:25 I think in the mile, 4 flat in the 1500, and 1:58 in the 800. And I'm pretty happy with all of those times. What I'm not happy with is how much pressure I put on myself throughout basically the entire season. I put a lot of pressure on myself to run certain times in PR, and that led to me often being overstressed and really nervous for races because I was so set on running a certain time, and then if I didn't run that time, I beat myself up over it. Cross-country training throughout the summer went pretty well. I was down on campus for most of that. I did PR in the 8K. I ran 25:36. Twice actually, the first 2 races of the season, and then ended up running 25:49 at nationals for 19th place, which I'm happy with overall. I've beat myself up a lot about it, especially right after it happened. I was pretty angry because I wanted top 3 or top 5, and so I was not happy with 19th. So overall, cross country was pretty good. It was definitely interesting and a lot of fun to be coach. I enjoyed my first season doing that, and I'll continue to do that throughout track season. I'll be the distance coach, and then cross country next year again. And I think I'll learn more the more I do it, obviously. This season it got hard at times to balance managing the team and my own training, and I think it's just gonna get easier to manage the more I do it, which I'm really looking forward to. The team overall did well throughout the season, and that was a lot of fun to watch and be a part of. And then just a couple of weeks after cross country nationals, I had the Turkey Trot where I really wanted to break 16, and I just barely missed it. I ran like 16:02. So now that's 3 road 5Ks in a row that I haven't broken 16, and I've been like within 5 seconds on all of them. So next spring in April down at the Illinois Marathon weekend, I'm running the 5K and I think the 10K again. That's the exact same thing, or the exact thing I ran last year, both of those races. So I'm really hoping that I will break 16 then. And then after the Turkey Trot, I took a good break, a pretty long break actually, longer than I should have probably. I took a week off completely, or like a week and a half off completely, and then started to run again, but then I got sick and I really didn't want to run because, you know, I was sick, and then also finals were coming up, so I was starting to prepare for that. So then that kind of extended the break a little bit longer than it should have. Now I'm just kind of getting back into consistent running. Last week I ran 30 miles. This week I'm gonna run, I don't know, 45 or so, and then kind of build up from there. I still have a couple weeks of winter break left, and then once we get back, we'll get into some real workouts, start doing some more speed stuff, because it's been a while. I'm trying to do strides right now a couple times a week so that I'm not too flat when I get back onto the track. And then also getting back into weights. I'm really excited to get back into doing deadlifts and squats and everything like that, to really build up my leg strength, to be able to have that power and speed. So now that I'm back to running pretty consistently, and that it's almost track season, and that it's 2020, I got to think about what my goals are for 2020. So for the track season, I definitely want to put less pressure on myself, like I talked about. I want to just have more fun with it, enjoy it, and not feel as pressured and stressed to run a certain time. So for the 800, I want to get as close to 155 as I can. I split a 154 mid my senior year at state in the 4x8, and that's been my PR, my unofficial PR, I guess. And then going up from there for the 1500, I ran 4 flat last year, so I really want to break 4 outdoors this year. I think I could get close to 355 depending on how well my training goes. So I guess right now I'll say as close to 355 as I can is going to be my goal. And then for the mile, I really want to break 420. I ran 420 my freshman year at Club Relays when I won that race, and that's one of my favorite running memories. It's probably my favorite running memory so far from college. So I definitely really want to get under 4:20. And then after that, the 3K, I'll probably only race the 3K once or twice indoors. My PR currently is 8:42. That's also from my freshman year. So I'd love to be under 8:40 or right at 8:40, I'll say my goal is. And then going up to the 5K, that I will also probably only race once when I get to outdoor season. Last year I ran 15:26, I'm pretty sure, at Wash U. So I would really love to get under 15:20. And I definitely believe that I could get pretty close to 15 in the 5K if I trained really specifically for the 5K. But because I love racing the 800 up to the 5K, I can't focus as much on one single race. So yeah, I'll say that 15:20 is my goal for the 5K this season. I want to be All-American in the 800, 4x8, and 1500 when Nationals comes around. And then we have the summer training for cross country. So I have no idea where I'm going to be next summer, whether it's going to be an internship somewhere or if I'm going to be here at home or down on campus. So I have no idea really, but training will, you know, hopefully go well. Hopefully no real injuries or anything like that. And then next cross country season, I'll be very excited for it. It'll be my senior year, last cross country season, maybe ever, depending on what happens after my undergrad. So for cross country next year in the 8K, my goal is to run, I mean, it's an ambitious goal. My goal is to run as close to 25 as I can. I would love to break 25 and average under 5 minutes per mile for the 8K, but I don't think that'll happen next season, probably. I think that's my goal at some point in my life, to run an 8K under 25 minutes. But yeah, I think next year, as close to 25 as I can, sub 25:30 would be a solid PR. And I hope I enjoy the season. It'll be my last season. I hope coaching goes well and everything like that. I hope that team-wise we get top 3 at Nationals for both guys and girls. So that would be trophying for both guys and girls. And that hasn't happened in a while. And then after cross country nationals next year, I'll probably run the turkey trot like I've been doing the last few years. And my goal will probably be just to break 16 like it always is in a road 5K. And next year I will definitely accomplish that. So those are my goals for 2020 for running. I hope it's a great year, both in running and just throughout my life. And I hope to make as many videos like this as I can, just kind of, documenting my training throughout the year and the different meets that I go to and everything like that. I really love making those videos, even though sometimes it takes me a while to edit them after they happen, but it's still so much fun and I love uploading those. So that's it for this video. I'll see you guys in the next one.